Thousands of Brazilians gather for Festival of Korea. Joint Korean and Japanese exhibition for peace. Overseas Korean political forum opens after 6-year hiatus, discusses reunification. Kimchi-themed cooking competition opens in Taiwan amid Korean food wave. Yeonsu, the little giant in the swimming pool. Hello, welcome to Going Global. I'm your host, Jung Se-mi. Flying cars have always been a common feature in science fiction movies, but soon they might become part of our reality. Following 5 years of research and development, a U.S. company is set to try out a sky taxi system in Tel Aviv, Israel. The cars float in the air with the help of magnetic levitation, and if it passes safety tests, the company has plans to deploy the system in Israel and the United States by 2018. The cars can hold 4 passengers and achieve a maximum speed of 97 kilometers per hour. And they are easier and cheaper to construct than subways or trains. It remains to be seen if this system will be a new form of transportation. Now, on that note, let's start with our first story. Our first story for today takes us to Recife, Brazil, home to a mere 30 Korean expatriates. Recently, the Festival of Korea took place there, bringing in 3,000 Brazilians. Let's go join them now.
This is Recife, a port city in northeastern Brazil. The convention hall lobby is filled with people. Some 3,000 people are waiting to enter a room rated for 500. Brazilian locals have gathered here to take part in the Festival of Korea organized by the 30 Korean expatriates based in Recife.
참 이 한국 문화의 날을 하는 것이 정말 참 우리나라의 문화를 소개하고 또 이 브라질 속에 우리 한국의 문화를 심는 정말 참 중요한 일이라고 생각합니다.
The audience enjoys the beat of Korean traditional music and showers the performers with applause. Following the performance, a Brazilian steps on stage wearing hanbok, the Korean traditional costume. This is a Korean speech competition, and the grand prize is an opportunity to study in Korea for 1 year.
Quando eu voltei para Recife, minha cidade natal, eu comecei a estudar mais coreano com o professor Choi Kong-pil.
Things heat up when the K-pop cover dance performance starts. The performers get both the song and the dance down perfectly. Brazilians and Koreans mingle together. The Festival of Korea first took place last year, funded solely by the expatriates, and this year it returned larger and with more content.
오늘 이런 기회를 통해 가지고 이 해시피 지역의 우리 브라질 사람들이 우리 대한민국과 대한민국 문화의 우수성을 정말 잘 이해하고 또 한국 국민에 대해서 좀 더 친근한 감정을 갖게 되는.
A maçante divulgação que está tendo hoje em dia da cultura coreana, com os 2 eventos, tanto ano passado como esse ano, fica muito mais fácil e atiça a nossa curiosidade.
Despite the small community of Korean expats, the city of Recife is enjoying the dynamic Korean culture.
Now moving on to our next story. A gallery in New York is currently hosting a joint Korean and Japanese exhibition. Each piece of artwork is unique, but they all deliver the same message of world peace. Let's learn more.
A piece of art emits green light all around it. There is a faint shade of red and blue, but the overall work is green. What is sculptor An Hyung-nam trying to convey through the 3 shades of color?
빨강색하고 파랑색하고 만나면은 보라색이 되잖아요. 근데 내가 생각하는 남과 북이 만나면은 그린, 초록이 된다. 그런 식으로 이 작품을 풀이해봤어요.
This is a joint Korean and Japanese exhibition held at a gallery in Manhattan, New York. The exhibition commemorates 70 years of Korea's liberation and 50 years of normalization of ties between Korea and Japan. 38 artists from the two countries took part. There were all manners of works, such as paintings, art installations, and animated pieces, but they all shared the same message of world peace.
This exhibition theme is 50 years anniversary normalized ties between Korea and Japan. And I'm really happy to join this exhibition.
일본과 한국의 작가들이 전시를 통해서 만남으로써 새로운 화합의 의지를 함께 보여주고 있습니다.
Korean American Kate Shin planned this exhibition under the theme of remembering the history of Japanese occupation and the Korean War and sublimating the pain into art.
한국의 역사에서 가지고 있는 일본과의 어떤 그런 긴장감이라든지 갈등이라든지 역사에서 준 아픔을 한일 작가들의 작품과 감성을 통해서 완화하고.
This exhibition will continue till November 15th and will also take place in the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, one of the top 3 museums in the world.
Now moving on to our next story. About 40 politicians of Korean descent from other parts of the world gathered in Seoul to take part in the 4th Overseas Korean Political Forum. This forum has opened for the first time in 6 years, and this year, the participants focused on what Korean expatriates can do for the reunification of the Korean Peninsula. Let's take a closer look.
This is Mark Kim, Virginia's first Asian member in the Virginia House of Delegates. He has held a seat through 3 elections. Kim is back in Korea following a speech he gave to Korean teenagers last year. New Zealand's first ever parliament member of Korean descent, Yeonsu Lee, has returned to Korea for the first time in a long while. They, among others, came to take part in the 4th Overseas Korean Political Forum sponsored by the Overseas Koreans Foundation.
전 세계에 있는 한국계 정치인들을 만나는 기회고 같이 토론을 할 수 있는 기회고 그리고 서로 네트워킹을 할 수 있고.
Roughly 40 politicians of Korean heritage took part, discussing the forum's theme of reunification of the Korean Peninsula. They had in-depth discussions regarding the quickly changing situation in Northeast Asia as well as issues related to the Korean Peninsula.
전 세계의 문제라고 국제화도 만들어야 된다고 생각을 합니다. 평화 통일은 이제는 군대 문제뿐이 아니고 경제 문제라는 그런 인식을 바꾸기 위해서 저희 같은 1.5세와 2세가 앞장서서 영어권으로 우리 미국에 있는 정치인들하고 얘기를 많이 해야 될 거라고 생각합니다.
The forum was held after a 6-year hiatus, the last one taking place in 2009. Korean expatriates hope that this event will become a regular one and a link that connects Korean societies all over the world.
앞으로 이런 네트워크가 계속 이제 발전을 하다 보면 통일에 대한 글로벌 지지 세력을 이제 얻어낼 수 있게 되지 않을까 이런 생각을 하거든요. 그래서 앞으로 이제 이런 네트워킹 행사 같은 것들은 계속해서 재단에서 좀 확장해서 진행할 예정입니다.
The Overseas Korean Political Forum came to a close on October 23rd after 4 days of talks.
Our next story takes us to Taiwan, where the Korean wave is in full throttle. The Taiwanese are enjoying Korean cuisine, and on that note, there was a Korean cooking competition with a kimchi theme. What dishes did the contestants come up with? Let's find out more.
Egg sheets are rolled up to make mini kimbap, or rice rolls. Appetizing slices of samgyeopsal, or pork belly on cabbage and the doenjang-jjigae, bean paste stew, wet people's mouths. This is something that accompanies Korean food here, and it is none other than kimchi. This is Taiwan's first ever kimchi-themed cooking competition.
韩国的偶像剧非常在台湾也是很有一些影响力，然后我就想要试试看，去研究往韩国方面去看一下有什么样的料理可以就是创新或是什么的，跟在地融合。
This was the final event of the competition, featuring 9 finalists from preliminary rounds held in 10 regions in Taiwan. The winner of the competition was Tian Ji-ai and her complete Korean meal.
创意料理大赛的冠军哦，非常高兴哦。未来我一定会拿了我这个奖品的机票，飞到韩国去品尝当地特色的料理。
창의적이면서 한국의 맛도 여전히 남아 있으면서 대중화시킬 수 있는 그 기준을 중심으로 했습니다. 예.
As a willing recipient of the Korean wave, Taiwan is enjoying Korean cuisine as part of everyday life. The organizers hope that this competition will help localize kimchi in Taiwan and fuel the popularity of Korean cuisine.
한국의 문화, 특히 음식 문화를 잘 소개하고 그걸 즐길 수 있도록 하는 것이 또 양국 국민들 간의 친선의 도모도 되고 특히 또 한국의 농수산식품을 우수한 것들을 여기에서 소개하면서
The Korean Mission in Taipei is planning to hold a Korean cooking competition in Taiwan every year around the Mid-Autumn Festival holiday.
Now let's go over to New Zealand for our last story of the day. An athlete of Korean heritage is a rising star in the pool. She is shorter than her contemporaries, but she has won numerous competitions through sheer effort. Let's go meet Yeonsu, the little giant of the New Zealand swimming world.
Swimmers dive in once they hear the signal. This is a butterfly race. New Zealand's top teenage swimmers are taking part here. One swimmer reaches the other end of the pool first in both the 100-meter and 200-meter events. She is Yeonsu Lee, and while she may be shorter than other swimmers, she has stood at the top of the podium 10 times to date.
I'm really stoked with how I swam this afternoon, and thinking about all the hard trainings I've done beforehand makes me even more happier because hard work really pays off.
She is a rising star in the New Zealand swimming world. However, Lee never had such lofty goals when she first started swimming. She simply hoped that swimming would help ease her asthma and atopic symptoms. One day at the mere age of 11, she made a splash in the New Zealand swimming community. She set a new national record in the 200-meter freestyle event.
수영을 하면 아무래도 폐활량도 좋아지고 해서 천식에 도움이 된다는 얘기를 듣고 처음 시키게 되었습니다. 본인이 많이 힘들었을 텐데 좋은 결과가 있어서 저는 너무 고맙죠.
However, performing well isn't always fun in games. The pressure on a young girl to rank first has negatively affected some of her matches.
When she has to produce, when somebody tells her, now I want to see something from you, then she's getting a little bit frightened sometimes.
Moreover, the taller a swimmer is, the bigger the advantage. At 160 centimeters, this is something Lee has to overcome.
나라의 아이들하고 경쟁하기에는 굉장히 많이 작은 키거든요. 근데 본인이 그런 아이들하고 경쟁할 때 자기한테 본인한테 부족한 점을 다른 걸 메꾸기 위해서 다른 아이들보다 배에는 더 노력을 많이 하는 것 같아요.
Seeing nothing but the floor of the pool, for more than an hour must get to her, but she is just a teenager, enjoying the company of her friends. Her training regimen doesn't focus on her main strength, but instead alternates between freestyle and butterfly. It's meant to foster Lee's unlimited potential as a swimmer.
Yeonsu is a very versatile swimmer. She is able to swim almost all 4 strokes, being so light-spirited, being liked, and being able to put a very good performance together with almost, I would say, no preparation.
Once she is done with practice, she heads home with her mother. Today she watches footage of herself at a past tournament with her younger sister, who is in the same swimming club. Whenever there is spare time, Lee watches her past tournaments and practice sessions. She may have new dreams in the near future, but for now, she wants to focus solely on swimming.
그냥 제 페이스대로 가고 싶고 뉴질랜드 대표로 열심히 하겠습니다.
I hope you enjoyed today's stories on Going Global. The sudden cold spell means winter is coming, and that might be exciting to some as it means Christmas is approaching. And speaking of Christmas, one small town in Canada decided to bring Christmas early for a 7-year-old boy named Evan Leversage, suffering from terminal cancer. Evan was diagnosed with a brain tumor at the age of 2, and his doctors reported that his tumor had spread and suggested that the family celebrate Christmas early. Upon hearing the news, his neighbors began setting up Christmas decorations and even fake snow. As expected, Evan was delighted with the early celebration. Giving and sharing, that must be the true Christmas spirit. Well, remember to keep a warm heart for others, even if the weather gets cold. And Going Global will be back next week with more exciting and interesting stories from all around the world. Thank you for watching.